this lever arm here gives more advantage for turning this wheel here because of the longer arm farther from the force that we need to move, or farther from the load. This smaller gear to this bigger gear is a great gear ratio for mechanical advantage, so we turn fewer teeth, but move it a greater distance.
Our first prototype was composed of a very sturdy base, which then we added 4 2x4 supports, and we added this second base on top. All the force was directed right here, so we needed to make it as sturdy as possible. We then mounted the top gear on top, and the smaller gear was by itself on this side, and it was actually very flimsy and not connected by this. The shaft was also on this side, which provided to be very, very weak, and when we turned it, this would bend towards the outside.
So in our second model, or revisit, we added this beam here to keep this guy from moving. We put this block here to keep this from tilting inward. This support back here to make sure that it wouldn't tilt side to side. Then we moved this whole gear setup forward so that we had this, we could flip this pipe here to the other side of this board, because this was bending like so when we were crushing it, which was, well, basically that. We secured it more up here and added this chain guide to make sure it would not move.
First, we grab our can and we place it underneath the block over here. Then we push on the lever, which turns the small gear, which is connected to the large gear, pushes down the shaft, and crushes the can. The awesomeness about our project is that we got the gears and this rad green chain donated by an Austin bike shop. And another awesome thing about it is its fluid motion. You could crush can for days with this baby. You don't have to stop, you don't have to open it, you just place your can and you keep going, place your other can, keep going. And another neat thing is how this shaft just goes up and down while this is rotating.